Hey guys, this is Dan with Gears and Gadgets. Thanks for tuning in. So I'm coming to you guys here 7 o'clock at night on a Sunday, and typically I wouldn't be out riding right now because I will be working tomorrow, but tomorrow is a holiday, so I am coming out here to do a video, and the reason for that is I actually shot this video in the studio today, and my new banner from Zero 3D decided that it was going to steal the thunder on me, and my camera focused on that banner, and it basically made well, a whole half an hour of recording garbage. So this video I wanted to do mainly because I'm real critical to Harley Davidson. You guys know that. Just because I ride a Harley doesn't mean I am one of those guys who's going to say they can do no wrong. But with that being said, I also need to give them credit where credit is due, and that's what this video is all about. Hopefully you guys can still see me. I'm shooting with the GoPro Hero 8, so hopefully the low light conditions are working out all right. So again, as a critic of the brand that I do love, I do find it important to also give credit where credit is due. And what I wanted to talk about today is the commercial I saw last week or so. It just came out, and it was titled Breathe.
Order food. Keep scrolling. Don't go outside. Don't go outside. Don't leave the phone behind. Do not engage your heart, your mind. No eye contact. No sync. Don't blink. Don't think. Don't ever let yourself feel this alive. Breathe. Ride.
I have been very critical of Harley and their inability to connect with the youth of America and the people that they so desperately need to buy motorcycles. With that being said, I see this Breathe commercial.
Breathe.
And it was exactly what I was talking about. As you watch this commercial,
Keep scrolling. Be generous with likes. Order food. Skim headlines. Set 3 alarms.
you get the idea. It's basically, as soon as I saw this commercial, I'm like, oh my lord, Harley Davidson actually listened to what I was saying. My whole point is that Harley Davidson, they haven't really tried to connect with the younger America. Their commercials and everything they do is pretty much geared and targeted towards their core demographic. The 60-year-old guy that's buying a road glide, as opposed to a 25, 30-year-old who's financially able to maybe consider a Softail. So that video is finally acknowledging the real world that we live in, which is a world full of technology, a world full of being connected, and the annoyances that really creates, which is incredibly annoying for everybody. I mean, we all have these awesome gadgets that have all these amazing alerts and notifications, and it gets annoying. Our whole daily life, you go to work, email, your phone rings all day, and then you get out, you got text messages that you've been answering all day long, then you jump on YouTube, and it's all great in your daily life, but sometimes you just want to get away. And Harley Davidson has the ticket. These bikes give you the ability to say, fuck it all.
Don't leave the phone behind. Do not engage your heart, your mind. No eye contact. No sync. Don't blink. Don't think. Don't ever let yourself feel this alive.
I just want to get out and have just me and the world. That's it. Nobody in my ear. That's kind of the whole point of this thing, is that start talking to the youth of America and start saying, hey, there's a problem and we have the solution. You should go out and buy a Harley Davidson to get away from it all.
Breathe. Ride.
Not as much the whole go buy a road glide and take off across the country. yeah, that stuff's great. Harley's still going to have those customers. They'll have those customers for as long as Harley's around. But what they're missing out on by only focusing on those, you know, get on your bike and ride cross country is guys like me who, this ride, I have a wife and a 3-year-old at home. I don't go cross country very often, but I can, on a random afternoon, hop on the bike and disappear for a half hour, 45 minutes, go on a little ride, clear my head, and get away from all of the distraction of all the tech. I am incredibly connected. That's the gadgets part of the gears. I have a ton of stuff, and as much as I love it all, I want to get away. So Harley Davidson, in this Breathe commercial,
Breathe.
when I'm not sitting here yammering on as I am right now, when it's just me, the throttle, and the wind kind of blowing over my helmet, you get this sense of serenity, and it's, you have the rumble of the bike, you know, the feeling of the bike. It's just a very visceral experience, and that's something that again, I do think that the tail end of that commercial,
Breathe.
I do know that the people who do ride see that part of that commercial, and I would have to imagine that it evokes an emotion that you're familiar with. At the very end, you hear just kind of these like, was interesting, and that's why I don't ride at night very often. What the hell? I can't believe that guy did a wreck. The smell of burnt rubber.
Breathe.
That commercial, which was put together by a company I believe called Droga 5, that put that commercial together. They did an incredible job. My last video critiquing Harley, I kind of mentioned the idea that, you know, you have all these YouTubers out, and I'm not just talking about myself, I'm talking about content creators in general. There's way too many of them for me to name off, but content creators who have followings in the hundreds of thousands that produce freely content around the platform of Harley Davidson, around the whole brand of Harley Davidson, and Harley can't just kind of come in and take that. They have to let that be what it is. So when I see that Breathe commercial, I see that as the perfect execution of speak to the younger people, and as you're speaking to those younger people, let them do the organic searching for the information about the brand, because they will. I'll tell you what, they will. You know, my channel gets 150,000 views a month, and people are looking up motorcycles. So I can only imagine what the other content creators who have enormous followings, what their views are. But let the organic content be the organic content. Don't try to sneak in and be that. And they definitely have some older commercials where, you know, they have the vlog type style, couple people that are filming content, and, you know, it's put up on the Harley website. And what sucks about that is I actually kind of genuinely believe that some of those people are legit real people that shared a story for Harley Davidson, and Harley threw it up on their channel. Problem with that is that it comes off as fake, no matter how real those people are, because it's on the main Harley Davidson page channel. So people are going to be skeptical. I certainly know I am. So I'm just happy to see him doing something different, and I certainly hope that Droga 5 has some more work coming from Harley Davidson, because I tell you what, they deserved it. What they did was incredible, in my opinion. I just personally think that's what Harley needs to start doing. Get those young people into the dealership and let your salesman start trying to close the deal. I mean, that's all the whole name of the game, really. Alright, so I'll sign off here with a little bit of light. So again, if this is your first time tuning in, please hit that subscribe button down below. Remember, likes go a long way to help support the channel, and I will see you guys next time.